Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
Number 45, Mitchell. Number 7, hello. 6'4", number 24, Norman Powell. Standing 6'5", number 14, Tyler Hill. 6'9", number 13, your Miami Heat head coaches, Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. MP out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
MP, good.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
To the middle, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
MP's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. He had been watching highlights of the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass the obscure angles. coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8, drills the three-pointer.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Powell. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Mitchell. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for MP. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Knipples checked in for Pat Connaughton. Changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Norman Powell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Andrew Wiggins. And then for Charlotte, MP's checked in for Plumlee. Miles Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. And Miller's subbed in for Knipple. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero out there with Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Adebayo. Out to Powell. It's up a 3. Kept alive. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Powell. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, shots good by Hero.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin, back to you.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Adebayo, and it's in there. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
MP drills the 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. 3-pointer, and the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 5 now.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Shoots from 12. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Charlotte has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. The 3 from MP. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Hero against Miller. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Marquez outside. On DIYwithTWINdaMOGUL. And so it's MP making things happen for Charlotte. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Right back after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at Charlotte, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
One takeaway is they're working on the glass. They're playing mean, pushing guys around, high elbows. Nothing wrong with that. Watch out, camera guy.
Hey, we'll see if the refs agree with you in the second half. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with MP. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Adebayo passes to Wade. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the Miami front office stand hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Powell.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop it.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Fires from way outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bridges against Adebayo. In the corner, Powell with it. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 12. Pass to Connaughton. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Powell, right side. Miami no good on that time either. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Ball from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. MP really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
The Hornets also with the sub. Sexton's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Powell outside. Outside Hero. Powell feeling it out a bit. And that time, also a missed shot. Hornets leading by 19. And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches stand, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
Pass to Powell. Here's Adebayo. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Here's MP. Backed in off the glass. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the paint. Here's Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. MP, good.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Outside Hero. Fires away from outside. The shot comes out.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so it's Charlotte cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Plumlee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Knipple. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Hero out there with Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Adebayo against Bridges. There's Hero with the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 54 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Hero with it. Now guarded by Ball. Powell, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Adebayo with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Powell with a screen on Ball. Hero, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
A nice shot by MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Miami no good on that time either. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to...
He got it again! Sensational!
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.
60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.